Hello and welcome to another PAR Tier 1 race, round 2, which is at Portugal. So we're just waiting for some more people to join. Whilst that's happening, I will go over the standings. So, driver standings, Blade is first, Kirby is second, Oryx RCX, well, Scar is third, uh, Golem is fourth, Theo is fifth, sixth is the Mercedes. I can't. Uh, Arcgizer. Sorry I can't pronounce that name. Seventh is Dylan. Eighth is Tom. Ninth is Sonorous King. 10th is Coffee Machine. That is your top 10. Constructors at this point. Williams are first place. Then McLaren second. Then Haas third. Then Mercedes fourth. Fifth Ferrari. Sixth Red Bull. Seventh AlphaTauri. Eighth Aston Martin. Ninth Alfa Romeo. 10th Alpine. And there will be some tier 2s in this one as well. Which are going to be Sonorous King, Coffee Machine, Ollie Flynn, Throne Globe, I'm pretty sure, Arik Jazra, can't pronounce his name, I think, yeah, sorry, I'm just texting Tom at the moment, yep. I'll go over that again in a minute. Uh, Stealth Rex is tier 2, who will be joining as well. Um, Simon Def, is he here? No, I think. Uh, no, he's not. Sorry. And I think that's it. I'll just go over it. Abak Jawar, I'm pretty, is. Yeah, Awak Jawar, sorry. He's tier 2 as well. And so this race will be quali will be short, and then the race will be 32. No, sorry, 33 laps and equal performance like always. I will apologize in advance if I get some of these names wrong in the league. So we'll just wait until everyone readies up, and then we'll be going into quali. Right, I will go over the people who will be participating in this race, if I can find it. And if you're in chat, pop a message, say hi. Right, I'll run over the cars that people will be in. Where is it? Well, I can say the reserve list for Tier 1 the Sonorous King, Liam Aston Martin, Eric Drazer, Mercedes, Ollie Flynn, Alpine, Corey, AlphaTauri, and Awakjawa Williams. Those are the reserves. Not sure if they're all in yet or if they are going to be participating. So yeah. So Tom is in Tom is in Haas. Uh, Oscar is in Ferrari. Arak Kaja, sorry, can't pronounce the name. Is in Mercedes. Awak Jawar is Williams. Ollie Flynn Alpine. R Freya Alfa Romeo. Stealth Rex McLaren. Free Bassman is Aston Martin. Sonorous King is Haas. And there's one down here, Liam Baldoa. Sorry, can't pronounce the name. Hasn't picked a car yet. Hello. Let's see if these races can do as well as they did last week, if they did participate in last week's race. Okay. Gollum has joined. He has yet to pick a car. He is Red Bull. He is in Red Bull. Liam still hasn't picked a car yet. This is my first commentary. Commentary. Um, so yeah, quali will be beginning shortly. Right, everyone's starting to ready up. So Alright, so let's get in to the short quali. Tom has disconnected, I'm pretty sure. So he will probably need inviting back. There we go, he's joined back now. Sonorous, he's on his outlap as well as Ollie Flynn. I think that was Awat Jawar that left the session. Could be a... Could be that he disconnected. Is on his outlap. Oscar's still in the pits. Freya's still in the pits. Tom on his outlap. He has gone wide, letting the person through. The free bassman is on his lap. Stealth Rex is on his outlap. Awak Jawar's in the Golem is on his outlap. And Eric Kaiser, he is on his lap. And Sonorous King goes P1, provisional pole with a 118.2. Ollie goes second with a 118.6. Now Golem on his lap. As Tom starts his first lap. Freya is on her out lap. Oscar is still in the pits. as well as Awak Jawar. Oh, Stealth Rex has invalidated his lap. As well as Tom, he's invalidated as well. Sonorous King is into the pits. As well as Free Bassman invalidates his lap. Let's go to Awak Kaiser, who is on his lap for in the Mercedes car. What time does he set? He sets a 1:19.0. Yellow flag sector 1. Possibly for slow vehicles slowing down to let other cars go past. And Ollie Flynn is out again for his second lap. Gollum is Freya is on her lap. Coming around the final corner to the checkered flag. What's it going to be? It is a 1:19.6. Free Bassman, he's on a lap. He's on his second. Sorry, he's on lap 3 of his. He's in sector 3, and he sets a 1:18.2 to put him P3 at this moment of time. Let's go to Ollie Flynn, who has just started his lap. Alright, he's going back out. Ollie Flynn is in sector 3. Gollum is in sector 3 as well. The Free Bassman's in sector 3 as well. He is not on a lap, he's going into the pits. As well as Gollum. Ollie Flynn. Ollie Flynn sets the fastest lap, a 1:18.0. That is quite a good lap for the tier 2. Sonorous King is still in the garage. Liam is on a lap, sector 2. The Free Bassman's in the pits. Eric Kaiser is on his outslap. Yellow flag, sector 3. Williams. And Sonorous King is going back out for another lap. Fastest lap, Liam sets the fastest lap of a 1:17.5. As Ollie goes into the pits. Alfie's still on his out lap. Aaron Kaiser, he is on his lap. Yellow flag as Gollum possibly spun or got out the way. He is off track right now. Free Bassman, he's on his out lap. Sonorous King is on his lap. No, he isn't. I think he's just starting a new one now. Well, that was his lap. Pits. He might have disconnected, or maybe he's saving it till the very last minute. Maybe going for a one lap. As Freya is setting, is on another lap. Sonorous King in sector 2. Ollie Flynn on his out lap. Liam in the pit. Here's Aaron Kaiser. Sector 2. Who is entering the pits. Stalefrex, who was invalidated. The free Bassman. Sector 2. Ollie Flynn's on the outlap. Alfie invalidates his lap. Liam is still in the pits. Oscar's in the pits now. That Ollie has invalidated his lap. Awak Jawar is still in the pits. Freya on a lap. No, invalidated, sorry. Stelfrex is on a lap. Or maybe not. Sonorous comes into the pits again. Four minutes to go in this quali session. Ollie Flynn going on another lap. Ollie Flynn is down to P5. as Ollie Flynn sets in Sector 1, a purple Sector 1 for Ollie Flynn, but then Stealth Rex invalidated, so Ollie Flynn is the only one on his lap, so let's go on board with him. As Sonorous King goes out on his out lap. Ollie sets a 1:17.9. As Gollum retires from the session. Out on an out lap. As well as Liam, he's on his out lap. Free Bassman, he is, they are on their out lap. So let's go on board with Sonorous King here. Yeah. We will be having Russ Chimp joining us with the comms. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Party audio on. What did you say? 7:20. Yeah. Okay. All done.
Right, hello guys. We are live tier 1 for car. Thank you,
Liam
Alfie.
sets the fastest lap. Liam sets the fastest lap of a 1:17.2.
Yeah, pretty good. 6/10 quicker than like Gollum in the Red Bull. So very good showing off from our newest driver for tier 1, currently a reserve, but I'm sure after this performance then they will get snapped up by a team. We've got a few seats free. So this is qualifying coming to a close. Surprisingly, we've got quite a lot of the tier 2 reserves up there, like Sonorius, and actually Ollie Fliss just been overtaken by Oscar, but a very impressive showing from those guys. What do you think, Alfie? How has Quali been? I've been watching it.
Quali for Sonorous King and Ollie and the tier 2 drivers or reserves, they've been racing quite well to keep up with the pace, as well as that Ollie got fastest lap of the race at one point, and then Sonorous King first, but then the completely forgot what I was saying.
Don't worry. So that's qualifying over. The McLaren 5/10 quicker than Light Gollum. So, as I said, that is quite a big showing from the McLaren. But this is our 11 drivers for this race. It looks to be a very exciting one in Portugal for round 2. So we will see when it comes to the race how it will be.
I'm pretty sure Awak Jawar either DC'd because he was in the pits the whole quali.
Oh, okay. Interesting stuff.
Yeah.
So we're just loading up now for the race. I have no idea how many laps it is, but it's a 50% race.
It's 33 laps.
Nice. So we are getting ready to start. Right, so we are nearly ready to begin with the race. I'm sure that each of you who are watching will be cheering on a specific team. So if you'll let us know in chat, I will try and read them out as we go to the formation lap. A very important thing for the drivers to get their tyres into the right window for this race so that they don't start on cold tyres.
As the leader, Liam goes mediums. Actually, the top 4 go mediums. Liam, Gollum, Bass, Sonorous King, go mediums, as well as Ollie Flynn and Awak Jawar and Dash. Tom goes with the hards, as well as Aaron Kasia. Stealth Rex going with is the only one on softs.
Aggressive.
Now people were saying that the mediums don't feel as great as the softs do on this specific track, but they have all opted to go mediums and hards, apart from Stealth Rex.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what Stealth Rex does, because that throws a whole different strategy involved, because typically you'd go medium to hard, but if Stealth Rex is starting on the softs, they're going to have to either do a 2-stop, or is going to have to prolong one of the stints for quite a long time. But we see the drivers now lining up on the grid. We've got 12 drivers, and we will see how this goes. As we see the last few, I think that's Dash JQ in the background. Just
Stealth
getting
Rex disqualified.
Yeah, just overstepping the mark on the pit box. Right. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights for the
It's lights out,
Prix.
and away we go.
And McLaren looks to have a very slow start, being a little bit swarmed here, but has actually kept it away. The Red Bull actually pushes the Aston Martin a little bit wide and gets that position. So Light Gollum already battling to get up the grid.
Oh, and there's been
Further back, we've
there's been
actually
a
got
crash.
quite a lot with Sonora's
Been
King.
contact.
Is that a crash?
I saw a contact.
Oh, and that's another
Yellow
one, the Aston
flag.
Martin. The Aston Martin's fallen down a lot. So a lot of losers here. But it was a very chaotic start. Stealth Rex battling here with Dash JQ. You're gonna watch this. And that looks to be a very clean move. But of course, at the start of every race, you want to be gaining those positions so you don't have to later in the race. So we see actually in the Aston Martin going past Anak Jawar.
Yep.
I think the pack has started to settle down a bit now. Oh, and that's a spin. I don't know whether you call that light golem from P2. Spun it,
Yep.
coming out of the final corner. So right down, all that progress now, right down at the back. So light golem's going to have a lot of work to do to gain the positions for their team.
Was that a little bit of contact between Stealth Rex and one of the Mercedes?
Yeah, it was Dash JQ, I think, with Stealth Rex. But both Mercedes and the McLaren
Stealth
going
Rex
reimpressed, and that's
there's a spin.
contact.
McLaren is now down.
Arjun just got squeezed and nowhere to go. And that is going to be
And the
painful.
batsman has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Yeah, and has actually just got past the Alfa Romeo, and they're battling. They're going side by side, and both of them have just
There's
crashed.
a yellow flag.
Wow. The two drivers getting a little bit too aggressive there. Both didn't give each other enough room, and that is it into the wall. I wonder whether there'll be any warnings or anything coming in post-race for that.
The leader has quite a lot of room there for him to gain that advantage of not getting pressured.
Yeah. So a lot of big winners here, actually. Dash JQ
Golem overtakes Aaron Kajra.
Option, yep. Yeah, very good clean
And
move.
the Alfa Romeo has pit for, I'm
probably
assuming,
some
wing
contact.
damage with that collision.
And
then
as
you
you
see
were
there,
saying, that
Sonora's
Sonoris
King.
just got past. Oh,
Battling here.
There we go, side by side, but the Mercedes has just about got ahead, but it's now got a 3-second penalty. They are forcing each other off the track, and that is Sonoris taking the position back up to P6, but actually a big winner here, Ollie Flynn in the Alpine, up to P2, a Tier 2 reserve, well, Tier 2 full-time driver, reserving for Tier 1 today, and that is a very good showing from him. We'll see how this pans out for the rest of the race. But actually, Light Golem battling along with Anak Jawar here. They're going side by side. 3 sector 3 here. And I think Anak Jawar's ghosting either DC or...
Yeah.
I don't know. But they're going side by side.
Will the Red Bull
Yeah,
secure the move? He will, via through DRS.
Yeah, clean move with all the DRS help there. So the Alfa Romeo are Faye in P12 is the only one yet to make a pit stop. Of course, we've got a very long way in this race. Both Faye Bassman and JQ have 3-second penalties, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of penalties dished out in the race. Stealth Rex still going hard on those 3-lap-old softs.
Yep.
But most of the other drivers are on mediums, apart from Oscar, Tom, and Arjun, who are on the hard compound tyres. So going long in that first stint, so they can have the quicker tyres in their final stint of the race. So then, we are lap 4 of 33. The track has started to calm down now. Maybe a little bit of a battle may come with Dash JQ and Sonorous King. The Mercedes versus the Haas. They're actually within 4 tenths,
Mercedes
and
do
Dash
have
JQ may
DRS,
overlook.
but there won't be a move through turn 1, but maybe through the straight with the second DRS.
Yeah, I mean, they're within, of course, Dash JQ is within the DRS, made a little bit of a mistake there, so it's fallen back a bit, but is catching up and gaining all the time that they lost back up with the DRS, and may look to make a move in the next DRS zone.
As well as Sonorius King, who was flashing before entering that DRS zone. So looking very vulnerable to get overtaken by Dash.
Yeah, Sonorous with 6% ERS compared to Dash JQ's 25. So the Mercedes looking to have the advantage over the Haas as this stands. In other places on the track, it looks like Arjun is closing up to Anak Jawar, and Tom may go and look for a move on the Ferraris. They're also closing up. So there are all these little battles going on across the track. We'll try to keep you as updated as we can. As actually Arjun is going within 2 tenths. But we keep looking at this Norris and Dash battle here. Staying side by side, they're staying kind of parallel as they have been. Keeping in that tone is actually only 1/10 away.
3-second time penalty for Tom.
Yeah.
In the long term, I think Stealth Rex is doing Sonorius good and also bad by because the softs won't last as long and will probably and will start to wear off wear soon.
Yeah.
So then Sonorous can get DRS and hopefully take him.
Oh, that's
as Dash goes through an inside move and pushes Sonorous King off the track, but then Dash spins it.
Yeah, both go side by side pushing, and that was some contact. But yeah, all this battling between Stealth Rex and Sonorous. Stealth Rex kind of actually slowing up Sonorous, which was allowing Dash JQ to catch up. On other parts of the track, there's a battle here going on with Anak Jawar and Arjun, both going side by side on the start-finish straight. But of course we'll have
Mercedes do have with the DRS as well as the Alfa Romeo. So they're going to be side by side going into turn 1.
Ooh.
And the McLaren gets through. P9 for him. Sonorius looking quite close to Stealth Rex right now. Stealth Rex looking to try get away from Sonorius King, but Sonorius King is still pushing and pushing, trying to gain that position.
Yeah. But a crazy start to this race, lap 7 of 33. Dash JQ with another 3-second penalty, so maybe track limits is going to be an issue on this track. Thebasman 3 tenths back from Anak Jawar in P10 and 11.
Sonorous King may be looking for a move on Stealth Rex here.
Yeah,
DRS open.
There's a lot of battles all over the place. Oscar's actually getting quite close to Ollie Flynn. And as we're saying that, Thebasman has got up into P10.
Tom and Oscar were having a little battle there.
Yeah, I mean, Tom with a 3-second penalty. If Oscar could stay with him after the pit stop. lap 8 of
What Ollie Flynn might be looking for here is a safety car so that he can catch up to the leader.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether he's going to be fighting necessarily for the win or just to kind of, you know, he's a reserve. So
yeah. But because Sonorius, we'll move on to Sonorius here, we'll go on board with him, as there is a yellow flag sector 1, and it's the Alfa Romeo who spins.
Yeah.
Back to Sonorius King. If he doesn't get past Stelfrex, it's ruining his race by staying behind him.
Yeah, it's just slowing him up even more.
And he's in. Stelfrex is into the pits.
Yeah, so that's gonna release Norris into the bit of clean air.
No. And there's contact.
A little bit too far back.
Red Bull has just made contact with the back of Sonorius King.
Yeah. I think we're
now
just
Sonorius King is now back down to P9. Is back to P9.
Yeah, so it's actually doing really well in the race, but has fallen back quite a bit after that incident. But he's actually getting right back into the thick of it.
Kasia gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring a yellow flag.
Yeah, that's quite an odd penalty to get.
Stelfrex goes on to the hard compounder tyres, so he's looking to finish the race with a 1 stop.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough. But
Awad Jawar, he is
work.
P10, he still looks ghosted.
Yeah, it may just be a ghosted AI car. But quite a few battles actually. We've got quite a big train all the way from around P6 downwards.
Yeah.
We've got
and Sonorius King is
train.
the only one within the range of DRS there who doesn't have a time penalty.
Yeah, so maybe just trying to keep it clean on the track and not going over track limits and avoiding getting penalties. That'll be the way to do it.
Free Bassman, there has been a crash.
Ooh.
Mercedes, and it looked there that the Free Bassman was going for a move, but went over the curb and maybe lost control and made contact.
Yeah, I think personally Sebastian has been very unlucky in this race, being kind of spun around 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I would say the same to Sonorius King as well.
Yeah. And that is a battle actually, up P2.
Who's it? Tom looking for a move.
Ollie Flynn. Yeah, Ollie Flynn and Tom. Tom 1/10 behind. He's going to have DRS on the start-finish straight. Of course, Ollie Flynn was out. And we'll see, that looks to be a very clean and easy pass
move.
Tier 1.
Yeah. Tom back.
Right.
Tom into P2, but has a 3-second time penalty.
Ooh, Ollie's still looking,
Ollie Flynn
getting behind.
Just gasping to get past, to get back into P2.
Sonorius 2/10 back from Arjun, so he's actually going to try and make some moves up through this DRS train. Got a little bit of ERS. Arjun did not get the DRS, so goes side by side. Sonorius opting for the little wider and curve in
for a
through
switchback.
the apex line. Yeah.
But stays behind Kasia.
Yeah. Sonorius actually looking really fighty in the Haas. Trying to take every opportunity to get past and move up the field to where he was at the start of this race. Showing his true pace, really. This will be a good practice for all the Tier 2s who are racing in here for the Tier 2 race tomorrow, so make sure to tune into our Twitch then.
Yep.
As you'll see, actually, both myself and Alfie driving tomorrow in the race. So Sonoris, your DRS may
Going
actually.
on board, but and Dash
Yeah, a
has
bit
another
too far back.
3-second time penalty, and in total he has 9 seconds worth of time penalties.
Yeah, 9 seconds. 9 seconds in like a third of the race. That's not too great.
Florius may be looking for a move on Kaja. Looks for it. No, doesn't.
Yeah, it's just a bit too far back again, but it's getting so much closer. But Arjun doing a fantastic job to hold off to Norris. But as we continue to maybe look up the field, there's a little bit of a battle here between Ollie and Oscar. They're getting quite close actually to the back of Tom's. This could be a three-way fight for P2 brewing as the McLaren goes even quicker and really showing dominance.
120.6 for Liam,
Yeah.
the leader.
10 seconds ahead of Tom, so nearly like could be out of pit stop range at some point. It's just going so quick and all of this battling happening behind.
Oscar looking very close, even closer to Ollie Flynn.
Norris Argent side by side, start finish straight, and with a DRS, Norris has got past into turn 1, but they're still going to stay a little bit side by side. Argent actually looking for the inside line, but it looks like Norris is going to stay past.
But then the Mercedes has DRS, but can't get past.
I think that's that move done. Sonoris done what he needed to do.
Yeah.
We'll see if actually Arjun has a little bit of a look. We got 20 laps to go, so pit stops will soon be coming. So the drivers will need to be factoring in that, whether they want the undercut or whether they want the overcut, whether that will be powerful to overtake some people or not. Of course, you have to factor all these in as you're in the heat of the moment when you are driving.
Yep. As well as a safety car. Some drivers out there might be wanting a safety car.
Yeah, and as we're talking, Ollie Flynn has actually come into the pits of the mediums, so maybe try
onto
and
the hard compound.
That. Yeah. I think that was expected. We've also got Dash JQ coming in, and the Bassman. I assume all these people will be going onto the hards to finish on that compound. So that brings Sonoris up to P5. As
Koja has DRS, but is too far back to make a move this lap.
Yeah, Arjun kind of trying to stay with Sonoris here. As this is really the only battle we have on track at the moment. Everyone else has like 2 seconds between each driver.
As Ollie goes wide there and gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Yeah, so this is really where the drivers will be getting the penalties, either like trying to warm up the tyres, or, you know, just starting up on the cold tyres, warming them up, and if you're on the worn tyres, trying to keep them alive for as long as possible.
Liam has pit. The race leader has pit.
Yeah, so as we're talking there, is pit and has come out behind like Gollum. And Sonoris has now jumped into the pits.
As Tom is now first, as well as Oscar second.
Yeah, but of course still, people will have to have pit stops to make. And of course if there's a late safety car, people may opt to go onto the softs.
That was quite a large stop time for Sonorius King in the pit lane there.
Yeah, maybe just didn't get the turn in right. Actually, Dash JQ behind Sonoris. So Sonoris with the cold tyres we're going to dash JQ can make a move. Of course, Tier 1 Ferrari,
Going on board.
which should be driving a Ferrari and not
He
a
gets
Mercedes.
the move done,
has
but
made the move.
Alfie is trying to go for the switchback here, but doesn't get there.
Yeah, Sonora's just too far
Norris.
back. But
Little mistake by Dash there.
Sonora.
Sonorius might be
Yeah.
able to get him.
Yeah, Sonoris just needs to get the tyres fired up, and of course will be on much fresher tyres than Dash JQ will be at the end of the race. So may try and save up some tyre wear towards the end of the race. As we
It
see
seems
some more
almost every
drivers
driver
pitting.
has a ton of room, and the only ones looking. And Awak Jawar has pit.
So we only have Arjun, Light Gollum, Oscar and Tom who have yet to make a pit stop. And we have the batsman with the fastest time of 1:20.3.
On board with
Which-
Sonorius here, maybe looking
Yeah.
to get past Dash in his DRS zone.
The batsman actually 3/10 quicker than the other fastest lap time, but actually just got through a second penalty. So maybe track limits or something like that.
The free batsman is actually creeping up towards Sonorius King here.
Yeah, I may try and get into this battle now. But remember, penalties will play a part. Right, so lap 17 of 33, around halfway through the race now. Basically, nearly everyone has made their pit stops. We'll see how this race goes. The only real battle at the moment is this battle for P8 between Dash JQ, Sonoris, and the Bassman, who's coming into it now. Mason forming DRS train. They're trying to tuck in behind each driver.
Going on board,
and get
Sonorius
that
King
though.
looking for a move here.
Yeah,
Dash
going side by
defends to the
side,
inside.
actually. Ooh, going
Pushes
very
Sonorius
aggressive
King
there.
out the
A
track a
little
bit.
bit of tyre backing there. Still going side by side. And it looks to be
Sonorius King
Sonoris
has got
takes
the move
inside
done.
line.
But is Dash going to come back at him with DRS?
I think it'll just be a little bit too far back.
Looking to
Yeah,
dive down
maybe
the
look
inside,
for it.
but has a second thought of it.
Yeah, a little look, and now Dash JQ is going to come under pressure by Thea Bassman in the Aston
Freya
Martin.
has made another pit stop.
Yeah, down in P12. This battle is going to continue. We're going to continue watching it as Light Golem comes into the pits. Yeah, apart from that, there's a lot of other. This is kind of the battle that we are focusing on. It's the only battle at the moment happening on track. So Light Golem's going to fall down to P6, around P6, P7 through the pit stop. We're going to continue riding on board with this. Oh, and that's a spin. Big Bassman spun coming out of the exit of the final corner, where they spun actually towards the start of this race.
And out
gonna lose some
and
position.
Sonorius King defending Dash. I don't know what happened there. Sonorius might have went wide off the track, or he might have got hit or something. I don't know. But Sonorius is right
Yeah.
behind the Mercedes of Dash. Maybe looking to overtake. Dash is defending the inside. And Sonorius
Yeah.
King thinks otherwise of going through the inside.
Yeah, but this is going to be a battle I think it's going to be prolonged as Tom, our race leader, comes into the pits. So that means we only have 2 drivers left to make their first pit stop. That being Arjun and Oscar. But as we continue watching this little battle at the back, we will show 19 laps to go out of 33. So that is
Snorius
lap.
has DRS, and Dash is flashing.
Yeah,
Good
Dash
look,
is not.
Snorius King looking to go down through, but no, seems otherwise.
Yeah, just a little bit too far back, but it's going to still creep up, and maybe with the DRS in this next part of the section, which he will have, and the DRS will fling open. Let's see if Norris can get past. Makes a little look for it quite early, but
He has a better exit than Dash there though.
yeah, sometimes taking that little outside line and coming in to cut the apex. Just right.
Fastest lap for 120.0.
Yeah, around
Who is
300.
P12?
Yeah, so that new quicker tyre really faring well as Oscar and the Ferrari comes into the pit. In the McLaren still up there, got up into P1. The one who's been very dominant throughout this whole race. We've got 13 laps to go here, and nearly everyone has made a pit stop. Actually, Arjun, who's yet to make a stop in the Mercedes, getting quite close up to the top. Only 6 tenths back here. And also we've got this brewing battle between Norris and Dash. JQ was a bit too far back this time to actually take a look at it. We've also got Ollie Flynn
Dash
in the
made a mistake.
LP.
Snorius King is very close. Snorius King is looking to get this move down. Goes to the inside.
Side. Very aggressive.
As early as he can.
JQ. Ooh.
They are still fighting.
Still side by side.
But that's
Yeah,
the better exit back.
Yeah, that's JQ, I think. Went for the outside line to cut into the inside, so he had better run in that straight through 2. But I think this battle is going to be brewing till the end of this race. But as I was saying,
Gollum is gaining on Stealth Rex here.
Yeah, we've got Gollum and also Ollie Flynn as currently Arjun.
Ollie is gaining on Oscar as well.
Yeah. So we are on lap 21 of 33. We've only got 12 laps to go in this race. And we're going to continue watching this battle between Sonorius and
Sonorius
Dash
looking to get the
JQ.
overtake done. Doesn't get it done.
Each time getting that little bit closer. Every time keep having a look. They're going to maybe... Yeah, going to maybe go side by side in this next part of the track. DRS flung open for Sonorius.
And Snorius is going to get the move. He's trying to get the move done.
Ooh.
But for the past couple of laps, he's done the same, having a look but not making the move done.
Yeah, he's taking the aggressive line in there for that turn. We're down in sector 2, and the story plays out again. Norris behind Dash JQ in P8. As it stands, then keep battling. Norris will inherit that position after the penalty.
Gollum
This is the time when
looking a lot closer to Rex here.
Yeah, and he's 5 tenths back. Actually lost a bit there, made a little bit of a mistake.
And Gollum has been setting his ERS as well, and Stealth Rex is flashing. And
yeah,
Gollum has DRS, looking to overtake Stealth Rex here, and does.
Yeah, goes to the other side. Very good move. As you were saying, that Norris actually get past Dash JQ. A lovely side-by-side move.
Oh, but looking to go down the inside, Stealth Rex. This battle is still commencing. Stealth Rex has DRS. But Gollum has got the position, looking to... He's dived down.
Side by side, little bit wheel banging. Very wide.
Ollie Flynn, that's Ollie Flynn getting another time penalty.
Yeah, there's a lot of battles, especially between P5 and 6 and P7 and 8. Especially Q Sonoris in these past 2 laps, been trading positions as like Gollum and Stealth Rex. little bit of a twitch there from Ashley Q coming out of that uphill section. We've got 10 laps to go. Norris a 3 or 10. That was a little bit wide with that basically. We'll see
That
how
goes a little
the
bit
rest
wide.
of this goes out.
Sonorius King gets the better exit there.
Yeah, taking the apex of that. Take the
Sonorius King
inside.
gets the move done on the inside
Yeah,
before DRS.
Yeah, I don't know whether that was...
Dash might be coming. Dash is going to get DRS.
Yeah, so
But is the free batsman going to surprise all of us and go for a move? As there was a crash. As there was a spin or a crash with
that was...
and I've looked back on his contact. The Mercedes in contact with the back of Sonorius King.
Yeah, it's fallen back a bit, and now that's allowed P. Bassman to come back. P. Bassman actually a very good recovery from those 2 spins. And is doing a good job to recover.
Oh,
it may go
the Aston Martin.
Yeah, the Aston Martin has actually just got past.
Sonorius King gets double overtaken. Let's see if he can try winning back the place. But to be completely honest, Dash and the free batsmen both have 9-second penalties.
Yeah, so at this point, penalties are key to be thinking about. Because of course, penalties that will hinder your race and where you will finish. So as long as Sonorius stays there, we'll get up into P7. So that's quite a good result.
Looking very close to the Aston Martin now. Looking to go down the inside maybe.
Yeah.
Using DRS and ERS, trying to get enough room. Looking to go down the inside, but thinks otherwise.
So we have
to go down the inside, he does, but makes contact with the Aston Martin and pushes them off track. And gives the position back to the free batsman, and the free batsman has DRS as well.
Yeah, I think that was sportsmanship.
Yeah.
So this is really the only battle happening at the moment. Actually, Dash JQ catching up to the back of...
saves his car from spinning.
Yeah.
Close to right now is Dash's stealth race.
Yeah. So we only have a few laps left to go in this race, and your current leader is the McLaren of Liam, followed by Tom in the Haas and Oscar in the Ferrari. That will be your podium for the moment, excluding any penalties. Of course, it could all be jumbled up, as we see the battles down at P7 and P6, all the way down actually to Sonorius in P9. We'll see how this unfolds for the rest of this race.
Really well.
Yeah, Ollie Flynn up to P4.
As in multiple races of this season, in both his races this season, he has DNF'd.
Yeah. So, yeah, very good races. If he can keep it flat till the end and not spin or crash. And if he can get
just enough for the 6 seconds worth of penalties that he has as well.
Yeah. I mean, as it stands, he will still be ahead of Light Golem. But Dash JQ and Thebas Man will fall behind Sonorius King. As it stands, we've still got a few more laps to go. The big winner here is Tom, up 5 positions from where he qualified, as it's the same as Dash JQ.
Maybe
a lot of people have lost a lot.
Maybe Tom or Oscar or Ollie are hoping, maybe aren't hoping for a safety car, as they do have penalties And this late into the race,
Yeah.
that could be costly for them.
Yeah, it would make all the drivers bunch up. Some may go onto the softs to go aggressive. Maybe some of the front guys will, so then they can get some of their penalties removed and served through the pit stop. If they got a 5-second penalty.
Oh, and
But of course, it won't be bunched up.
It was either oversteer there from Gollum in that corner, almost loses slightly. His car gets unbalanced.
This Dash JQ there went a little bit wide after having a look at Stuffrex. Actually, still behind him as it stands. And this is the only battle currently on the track. 4P6 with 6 laps to go, funny enough. DRS on the start-finish straight.
And the free batsman has pit.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe some damage. I mean, they were on the medium compounds, maybe just couldn't stretch it till the end, so that's going to be quite costly. But
no, he's going onto the softs.
Yeah, so I think it was just within the strategy, may try and snatch the fastest lap.
Or maybe he's hoping for a late safety car and he's done that as well.
Yeah, so Stealth Rex, as we were saying, that has been overtaken by Dash JQ, who's actually just got another 3-second
penalty, which puts him up to 12 seconds worth of penalties.
Yeah, this is going to fall down massively to the rest of the drivers.
Now, I know it's probably a little bit too early to say, but Liam, he's looking unstoppable. And also, the fact that second place Tom is 7 seconds, the gap is 7 seconds. I don't think that Tom will be catching up. As when I say that, Oscar gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, which puts him up to 6 seconds.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see in the later races a battle between Liam and also Blade, who couldn't be here this weekend. Blade's also a very quick driver, and we'll see whether Liam will be in contention with them, as well as Tom N as well, and the other Williams. As it stands, we have got 5 laps to go, if my maths is correct. And the only battle currently on track is 4P6, as the grid kind of starts to stretch out as the tyres start to wear. Not a lot of battles going on. Well, actually,
did Sonorius overtake Kasia there? Or
I
was
think
he
that's
originally
been
P8?
a few laps. Yeah, I think it's been a few laps at the moment. But we'll keep a watch on the Bestman, as well as this battle, because on those softs actually got a purple sector 1 to see if they can snatch the fastest lap off of RFA.
I mean, if he gets the fastest lap, that's 1 extra point now he'll be getting.
Yeah, which would be very beneficial for Aston Martin as a team. That's a purple sector 2 as well, so looks to be on course for getting the fastest lap of the race. And that's the best one with the fastest lap.
With a 1:19.7.
Yeah, and I will leave you with Alfie to finish this stream as I have to go. But I hope to see you guys tuning in tomorrow and for the race weekends to come.
Yeah.
I'll hand over to Alfie.
Thank you. Hi. With 3 laps to go, will there be any changes to the positions? Honorius King just catching, trying to catch the Stealth Rex, but doesn't get in the DRS, but hoping to get into the next DRS zone. The Stealth Rex has no ERS, but using all his ERS to try stay with Dash JQ. Tom has got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, which puts him up to 6 seconds worth of penalties. Honorius King looking to try get DRS again, but fails to get in to the DRS zone. Stealth Rex probably wanting to get past, looks for a move down the inside, but thinks twice of it. Stealth Rex has enabled DRS and also DRS, maybe trying to get past Dash JQ here. Maybe looking for a move down the inside. No, he stays there, and he's waiting, and he's patiently waiting for the right moment. But then, as well as that, Honorius King is not that far behind him. Honorius is in the DRS zone now. Will he get past Stealth Rex? We're going to go on board with him. A little bit, almost a little bit of contact there. Stealth Rex is probably in fault of doing that. Honorius King tries to go down the inside, but thinks twice of it. Is he looking to try overtake him in this DRS straight? No, he won't, because Stealth Rex also has DRS. And on the final lap of the race now, the early fights that are looking, the only place on the track where the fights are happening is where Honorius King is, because he is trying to overtake Stealth Rex. Honorius King, yet again, has DRS, maybe looking to make the move finally over Stealth Rex. Is he trying to stealth? Yes. Honorius King has to step off the accelerator, the pedal, so that he doesn't have a crash with Stealth Rex. And then coming around the final turns now, Liam goes on to win the Portugal Grand Prix with the fastest lap of the race as well. Dash JQ gets a 3-second time penalty. It's going to be Tom who's going to finish P2, Oscar P3. Very nice display here from Ollie Flynn, who will get P4. Who will get P4. But there can still be some moves done. Dolan coming around the final turn now. He will take P5. Dash JQ take 6. No, he won't. He'll take 8. Stealth Rex takes 6. Sonorius King takes 7. Kasia takes 8. And Dash JQ takes 9. And the 3 batsmen will be P11. Abak Jawar takes P10. And the other Alfa Romeo will get P12. Driver of the day will be Dash JQ. But I will go on, I will just say the results and the positions again after this. He was very unstoppable today, Liam was. And that race win was not going to be, Liam's. As Tom takes P2 as well. Good results all round. The final results. Liam, P1. P2 goes to Tom. P3, Oscar. P4, Ollie Flynn. Very, very good. A very good result for Ollie Flynn in tonight's race. P5 is going to go to Gollum. P6 to Stealth Rex. P7, Sonorius King, who's had a good race as well. P8, Kasia. P9, Dash JQ. P10, Awak Jawar. P11, Freya. And P12, the 3 batsmen. Those are the results of tonight's race for Tier 1, Season 9, Round 2, around Portugal. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, will be Tier 2. Tier 2's Round 2 race, which I will be racing in as well. That will be around Portugal as well. 8 p.m. BST. And we will see you then. It was a great race tonight. No safety car as well. Great results all round for everyone here. And we will see you all in the next race tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.